educating. For me, I a big part of how the form that I coach and the form that we take in terms of how we work with clients and how we work with the classes is not only having them blindly follow instructions, because that doesn't always, although they may be the right instructions, that does not necessarily always lead to long-term progress. I think for us, for me, educating the clients every single step of the way, and educating the individuals that we work with every single step of the way, and helping them then understand a lot more about themselves, whether it is on how they move, whether it is to make them more conscious movers on a day-to-day. I'm sitting down today. I've been stood up for every other episode, but I'm sat down today. But you can see, sat up pretty upright, shoulders back, head pretty much pointing straight forward. Helping educate people about things like that, about being more conscious about how they move. Being more conscious about how they move is a big part of everyone's lifestyle, because obviously we all have to work. A lot of people have desk jobs, or many people have desk jobs, sat down at a desk all day. Then you're sat in that sort of, perhaps you could be slumped over, shoulders rolled forward, reaching for the mouse, head down, looking at the computer. You're in that really hunched over position, and it's not particularly if you have ever been in that position and you now walk much taller, you now sit more upright, and you now are more free, you know that there is an absolutely huge difference between being that person that is slumped over and then being a person that is much more free and upright and sits with much better posture, or just walks with much better posture, lives their life with a much better posture. It's much more free and much more relaxed position to be in. So educating people clients on those kinds of things is something that I'm really passionate about, and helping them just generally day to day move better, help them then understand things about perhaps how they eat, perhaps how how they sit down, what they do with their spare time, things like that, helping them live healthier. Perhaps they get out more often, go for a walk more often rather than sitting in front of the TV. Perhaps they, even down to not only physical things, but perhaps they, instead of spending so much time listening to the TV, sat down listening to the TV, they read a book, or they pick a topic and go and learn something more about that topic that helps them then understand more about themselves. I think that's all hugely beneficial to the process of where they want to go with their life, and where they want to go with the goals that they've set out, whether it is losing weight, whether it is generally becoming healthier, whether it is adding more weight to a certain lift. I think there's something really great about helping people learn and helping people understand more about themselves, and then also helping them understand what they're actually capable of, and having the confidence to go and do things because they are capable, because they've put work into the training process, and they've put work into dialing things in, and really giving them the ammunition to then go and challenge themselves and go and sort of realize what they're actually capable of. That is all comes under education for me, and it's a huge part of what I try and do with all clients, and something that I'm really passionate about in terms of making their life better and giving them all the ammunition to then help them make their own informed decisions for themselves and help them make changes and those kinds of things.